Hey everyone, welcome back to another Slime Fun-filled episode with your host Boomer, and today we are talking mob simulation. We've finally gotten to the point where we want to invest in this, and we're going to take some of the grind out of our shoulder. Because we've been grinding for circuit boards, we've been grinding for wither skulls, and I think the time to end that is here. Right? Yeah. Let's do something about it. Okay. So we have built ourselves 5 mob simulation chambers, and we have one of our data infuser modules. They're not too expensive, and also the empty data cards that you're going to need for each one. The real expensive thing in there is a synthetic diamond. The mob simulation chamber, the real expensive, is going to be the programmable Android, and the infuser, the machine core. So not bad. I mean, it's doable at this point. So as far as power, the chamber itself will use 400 joules per second plus the amount of data or power that each card requires. And as you'll see, each card is a little bit different. Right now, I'm generating so much power, my nuclear power plants don't even turn on. So I am definitely not worried about power plants or power requirements. So the first 3 we're going to set up today are the Iron Golem, the Spider, and the Wither Skull. It's going to take a little bit more grinding to do the Creeper and a lot for the Guardian. But that's coming, and actually for the Guardian, once we get the first one up and running, we're going to probably do 5 more. Simply because you get 1 Prismarine shard or 1 Prismarine crystal, and I can't build anything with getting 1 of those at a time every 40 seconds. So let's talk about making this thing. So we need a mob data card to start with, or an empty infuser card. We'll start with the wither skeleton. See if I can get the recipe right off the bat. Wither skulls, and I think it's the bones. Invalid recipe. All right, let's try flipping these 2. Oh, hang on. I had it right. I had the wrong amount. There we go. So to activate it, click it, and we'll get ourselves a wither skeleton card. So we'll start by putting that one up here, right into this input. You'll see it's simulating, and eventually we're going to start seeing coal, bones, and wither skulls will start to generate. So that one's up and running. Let's get number 2 going. Let's start the spider one. Luckily, I have mine shafts galore below my base, so it was not hard to obtain any of the cobwebs, and I've got that spider spawner in addition to the mine shaft, so I've got string lying around everywhere. All right, here's our spider data card. This one requires an extra 150, so we'll be running 550 out of this one. Still won't affect our power usage. So we need the spider eye, mainly for the lucky and unlucky blocks. That's the reason we're starting this. A string, there might be something down the road we can use it for. Maybe we'll automate wool out of it. Who knows? And then the third one we want to set up today, and to me this was the easiest one and probably the one that needs to be buffed up, is the Iron Golem one. It takes 4 stacks of golem, or 4 stacks of iron ingots, half a stack of pumpkins, and half a stack of poppies. I'd recommend upping these to 4 stacks of iron blocks. You're talking about infinite iron generation and infinite basic circuit board generation. I think that one needs to be increased. I think it's just too easy to get 4 stacks of iron to set that up. So that's the main thing we want out of the Iron Golem, is those circuit boards, because we use those in so many different things. And while I don't mind killing Iron Golems, you know, when 1 or 2 hit kills based on their body damage from entity cramming, it's a pain. So we're going to have to go out and find a guardian temple. We're going to have to find a sponge room, kill some fish, get some puffer fish, and then get those sponges. So it's going to take a while for that one. Just want to kind of show you real quick the recipe on those 2. Let's see, guardian. So you can see what we need. We need 32 the crystals and 64 shards. We're going to have to kill some guardians, which means we've got to buff up our armor. Puffer fish, maybe we just do some fishing to get the puffer fish, and the cod might take a while. It's not worth it clearing out a Guardian Temple just to get the drops. Now, it might be because we can use chunk loaders. And 99% of the time, if I remember right, Guardian Temples are built perfectly where the center of the temple is right at the corner of where 4 chunks meet. So we could build a Guardian farm and we could put in 4 chunk loaders and let that run, collect all the drops, and then auto craft into the 3 different types of Prizz bricks and the sea lanterns. Once we'd have to get ink sacs out there somehow. You know, maybe we fill up a backpack of ink sacs and take those out. But that's a possibility of going in, raiding a temple, setting up the farm, chunk loading it, and going to town from there. Because you can see as this drops, you know, if I were to set this up as my only farm, I'm going to have to run 6 of these at least to get any kind of serious amount. Now here's that first one we put in play. If I can click on it, we're getting a fair amount, but we're getting 2 at a time from some of those. What about the last one I just loaded? 3 circuit boards. So think, if we would have 3 shards or 3 crystals at this point, you know, I'm really hesitant now that I think about it. I might just say the heck with the Guardian one and maybe just go with that temple idea and chunk load it and see what happens. And see if there isn't some way to teleport them suckers back here. I don't know of one. Unless a Guardian Temple were within 150 blocks of me, which we know there's not. But we'll look into it. In the meantime, I'll think about that. So, guys, again, I thank you so much for all your feedback, your input, your comments, your participation in the series. It's really making this a lot of fun. Right? Absolutely. Yeah, I got to figure out how to move just my head a little bit better than that. Oh, it's because I'm an F5 view. Never mind. Silly boomer. It's a Wednesday. What do you expect? Anyways, again, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next episode. But don't forget, when you play Minecraft, you've got to go boomer or you got to go home. We'll see you later.